10th season of the Blacklist art. Why not reveal additional information, as the Blacklist Season 10 is set to premiere this weekend on NBC. We should especially hope for more fantastic material from Donald Ressler and Raymond Reddington, because we need a few moments from them before the last season ends. The fact that Ressler was one of the first to go for James Spader's character deserves special attention, because it is something that is simple to overlook. This place has a history that goes back a fair amount of time. Given that Donald has never fully accepted the idea that he is collaborating with a master criminal, there should, of course, be some form of reckoning between the two. Ressler, in my opinion, is the last man standing when it comes to deciding Red's destiny at the end of this season, because he has been on Red's trail for 8 years, long before the pilot even aired. We sincerely hope that this occasion, whether of when or how it occurs, will cause Ressler to reflect deeply on his relationship with Reddington, as well as another straightforward question that he should not ignore: what would Liz want him to do? It's important to remember that she has the potential to have a significant impact on him even after death. Keep in mind that there is another episode of The Blacklist showing on Sunday. It will likely feature Sia in the spotlight, but Ressler's turn will come. There is a lot to get excited about just from today's first information that NBC gave us regarding the Blacklist Season 10 Episode 2. So where should we begin? Let's just say that it's called The Whaler, and that we definitely anticipate some major developments from beginning to end. Let's start by sharing the complete synopsis below to further set the scene. Sia, a newcomer, will undoubtedly receive a lot of attention as a result of this. Therefore, it makes reasonable sense that she would be assigned to this task. Due to his numerous contacts and the fact that he had anticipated several of the other agents, keep in mind that Wu Jing might already be aware of some of them. Yet the narrative of Mira's daughter is entirely different. About Agnes being bullied, it is clear why there would be some tension in this situation. Reddington and Cooper are both strong-willed individuals with very strong beliefs about how to handle specific situations. Thus, it is not at all surprising that they would disagree on how to approach a given situation. Have we not already witnessed this in a variety of circumstances? At the end of the day, the only thing they have in common is their shared love for Agnes. We believe there is a chance they can handle just about any circumstance as long as that is present. Of course, considering that none of the previous blacklisters are listed here, we're still unsure of where the throwbacks will be. We now have even more proof, in case you still needed it, that Liz Keane will be mentioned again in the Blacklist Season 10 in some capacity. Although it has been obvious for some time that Agnes would play a significant role early in the new season, the release of numerous new images online for the episode The Night Owl serves to further solidify this. Even if everything in this universe can get overwhelming and somewhat wild, there is still this young person in the middle of it who everyone is trying to protect. This character does serve as a somewhat stabilizing impact on the rest of the narrative. How much will Reddington be there in her life, and how much of Season 10 do we wonder? Cooper has given him permission to spend time with her, but if he may come and go as he pleases, it might be difficult for her if he is gone for a long time. Even if there are no certain answers as to when that might happen, this program does need to figure things out. How much more about Liz and the truth does Agnes know, too? About that and part of the time her mother spent with her before she passed away, there are undoubtedly still some unanswered concerns. Although we're not planning that far ahead, there may be some people who want her to eventually lead Reddington's empire. Instead, we're just hoping that there will be some opportunities to watch her interact with other characters and act like a normal youngster for the time being. In this episode, in addition to Wu Jing, there are additional former blacklisters. However, not all of them make it out alive. With each new episode of Season 10, it can be anticipated that the crew will expand significantly. Those who are still alive at the end of The Night Owl mark an impressive start. The FBI task force appears little in comparison to the growing gang of crooks. Red calls the FBI team at the post office black site more of a coffee klatch than a force when he first shows up there. Now with that, it's time to settle in and watch Red and the task force battle Wu Jing as he seeks retribution. Also, Anya Banerjee's Sia Malik, a brand new character, will be introduced to us. She happens to be the child of Task Force Agent Mira Malik, who was slain in Season 1. What will Sia contribute, then? All we can do is wait and see. Hence, it is now time for you to settle down and watch Red and the task force battle Wu Jing as he seeks to take his retribution. As performed by Anya Banerjee, Sia Malik is a whole new character that we may anticipate meeting. Agent Mira Malik, who was killed in Season 1 while serving with the task force, has a daughter named her. In such case, what will Sia contribute? Just waiting will have to do. Cooper sets up a pickup for Ressler from the support group where he was commemorating his 311th day sober by Demb, who Cooper had arranged to pick up Demb. M is delighted to deliver the post-Gerard papers to the task force headquarters. They arrive in New York City at the perfect time to battle Qin Yao, a Chinese official. The introduction of Sia Malik, who is crucial in cracking the case of the Night Owl, to agents Dem Zuma and Donald Ressler, however, signals a shift in the narrative. In actuality, she risks her life in support of the group that her mother, Agent Mira Malik, worked with before being killed in Season 1. When she gains access to the task force and promotes herself for a formal position on the FBI team, Sia demonstrates her tenacity and dependability. The task force and Red will need all the assistance they can get in fending off Wu Jing's expanding vengeance syndicate, whether director Harold Cooper decides to hire her or not. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.